Hi, welcome to another edition of Business Bites. My name's David Tighe, the Managing Director of Bauer Media here in Northern Ireland. And each week we reach out and we get in touch with some of the brightest brains in business around. And I'm really delighted this week to welcome Ashley Dickson, who's the MD of Dickson Insurance, to the show. Hi, Ashley.
Hi, David. How are you this morning?
I'm great. It's great to see you. And of course, you head up Dickson and Co. in Omagh, but your footprint goes a lot wider than that. So why don't you just bring us up to date with the company? Tell us when it formed and how it's got to where it's got to today.
Okay, David. Well, this is actually, I suppose, a reasonably important day for us, in that it's the end of our 29th trading year. So Dickson and Company, it's a totally family-owned business. I'm the managing director. My wife is our financial director. The shares are all totally owned within the Dickson family. Ruth and I have four sons. All four sons are involved in the business, as indeed are two of their girlfriends, in actual fact. So it's very much a family business. We established in Omagh in 1992. And we now trade from a network of 6 offices across Northern Ireland and one office in the Republic of Ireland. And we're very hopeful that we will expand that network throughout 2021. And we would hope to make a couple of further strategic acquisitions during this year. So our footprint is reasonably extensive.
Yeah, well, it's a family affair, as the song goes. And how do you see being a family company? How do you see that as an advantage in business against some of perhaps your competitors?
I suppose, being a family business, we are reasonably agile when it comes to making decisions. All of the decision makers are based here in our office in Omagh, and so many of our competitors have been snapped up by large consolidators. The decision makers are now remote from their Northern Irish base. And getting a decision can take some time. With us, it's we get around the table over a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, we chat things out, and decisions made there and then. So we're more nimble and more agile from that perspective, and that certainly helps.
Well, that's good to know. So obviously we've just been through quite an interesting 12 months for people in business, and not only are not only do people end up working from home, but we're working from home in your case with family who are also part of the business as well. So that must have brought up some interesting discussions. But how has the business adapted over the last 12 months? What changes have you had to make, and what have you seen in the marketplace?
Well, thankfully, David, our business has been very buoyant over this past 12 months, but there have been significant challenges. We have initially, during, I suppose, let's call it lockdown 1, we very quickly facilitated all of our staff working from home. And that was a significant challenge. And off the back of that, we have made the decision to make a very considerable investment in a new IT platform, which will go live in September of this year. There are a number of reasons for the investment in the platform, but one certainly is the fact that it will facilitate remote working in the future much more easily than our current IT platform does. But really, we're a service industry, and our main challenge over this past year has been to make sure that we're available to service the needs of our clients. So many of our clients have had very challenging 12 months, and we've had to ensure that we've been available to answer their queries. They've quite often very concerned about their insurance covers, and I think that we've handled most of those challenges reasonably well.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned at the beginning of the conversation that the footprint extended into the Republic of Ireland. Obviously, we've had Brexit. So, how has that affected the operation that you're involved with in the Republic?
We've traded into Southern Ireland now for a considerable number of years, but Dickson Company is authorised and regulated by the UK Financial Conduct Authority, and we were, I suppose the phrase we use is passported to trade in the Republic of Ireland as another EU member state. That of course changed with Brexit. So in preparation for Brexit, I suppose topically let's call it our backstop, we decided that we would make a strategic acquisition in the Republic of Ireland. So in November 2019, we bought a brokerage in Dunboyne in County Meath, and the post-Brexit, all of our Republic of Ireland clients have been transferred across to that company. It's been rebranded from the 1st of April, Dickson and Wilson Insurance Brokers Limited, and say all our ROI clients will be looked after by that office moving forward. To be honest, we have always found the Republic of Ireland to be a happy hunting ground for us. It's a territory that we really like trading in, and we see it as being an area of our business that we would like to expand. So we are looking for further strategic broker acquisitions in the Republic of Ireland. And we certainly see that as being very important and integral to our business moving forward.
Well, you heard it here first. Watch this space. We obviously the insurance market must have changed so much over the years since you started. What are the what kind of changes to the consumers? What are they demanding now that perhaps they didn't when you started up the business? What's changed?
I think speed, David, and turnaround of responses from insurers and from ourselves. I suppose we've seen, sadly, we've seen many of the major insurers not exiting from the Northern Irish marketplace, but potentially not having an office presence in Northern Ireland. And servicing the Northern Irish market from UGB. But I think we would see our clients now as being much more savvy and expecting a much quicker turnaround, a much quicker response. And that's something that we've certainly had to adapt our business model to. I suppose it's important to understand that as an insurance broker, we don't provide the actual insurance cover. What we do is we negotiate. We deal with over 150 insurance markets, and our job is to negotiate and to search those insurance markets to find the most appropriate cover for our client. And it really doesn't matter whether it's a client that approaches us to buy a private motor policy or a household policy, or indeed our largest client would pay in excess of £1 million per year. But we try to treat every client equally. We try to find a bespoke insurance solution for each and every client. And the difficulty is sometimes making sure that we get responses back to our clients as quickly as possible. The service that we provide our clients is heavily impacted by the service that we receive from the insurance markets, but we try to make sure that we get back to our clients as quickly as we possibly can.
Well, it's a great story, and we wish you and the rest of your family the best of success into the future, Ashley. Thanks for sharing your story with us this week.
Thank you very much, David.